Khateeb series in Human Anatomy and Physiology. Chapter 1. Episode 5. Body planes in anatomy.
Anatomical planes are imaginary flat surfaces that divide the human body into distinct sections. These planes are visually represented in the accompanying image and marked by red, blue, and green colors. Referring to the image, the green plane divides the body into upper and lower sections, while the blue plane separates the body into anterior and posterior parts. On the other hand, carefully look at the red plane. It separates the body into right and left sides. Let's delve further into each of these anatomical planes, starting with the sagittal, or median plane. The sagittal plane divides the body into left and right sections. When the cut occurs exactly along the midline, dividing the body into two equal right and left halves, it is referred to as the mid-sagittal plane. If the plane does not pass through the center and divides the body into unequal right and left portions, it is called the parasagittal plane. To visualize this, imagine cutting the body down the middle. You would obtain two parts, each containing distinct structures and organs. Now, let's consider an anterior view of the human brain. If we perform a sagittal section of the brain, we will divide it into two symmetrical right and left hemispheres. The next anatomical plane is the frontal or coronal plane, which separates the body into anterior and posterior parts, as shown in these images. Visualize a vertical line that divides the body into the front and back portions. Returning to the brain, this time from a lateral perspective. If we perform a coronal or frontal cut, the brain will be divided into anterior and posterior sections. The resulting section would represent a view of the anterior portion of the brain. Finally, we have the transverse or horizontal plane, also known as the cross-sectional plane. This plane divides the body or organs into superior and inferior sections. Think of it as a horizontal cut that separates the top from the bottom. In other words, the transverse plane divides the body into upper and lower parts. Returning to the brain, in an anterior position. If we were to cut through the brain horizontally, the result would be an upper and lower section, providing distinct views of both regions. The study of anatomical planes is essential in understanding the structure and function of the human body. These planes provide a standardized way to describe locations, movements, and directions, helping healthcare professionals communicate clearly. This is especially important when diagnosing and treating patients, ensuring everyone is on the same page. For instance, doctors use anatomical planes to pinpoint where an injury occurs. For example, like saying a fracture is located in the femur along the sagittal plane, which indicates a specific body region. Anatomical planes also help explain how the body moves. Movements like walking or running mostly occur along the sagittal plane, which divides the body into left and right sections. In medical imaging like X-ray, MRI, and CT scan, anatomical planes are key in providing detailed internal views. For example, in an MRI, the transverse plane slices the body horizontally, offering cross-sectional views that help doctors diagnose issues in organs like the brain or abdomen. Surgeons also rely on anatomical planes when planning procedures, ensuring precise cuts for effective treatment. For cesarean surgery, for example, The surgeon performs a horizontal cut to open the abdominal to safely deliver the baby. In the same manner, a sagittal plane cuts is performed during some spinal cord surgeries. Overall, anatomical planes are fundamental in many aspects of healthcare. They're crucial for communication, diagnosis, treatment planning, and medical research, providing a universal framework to understand and navigate the human body.